Hello, all you happy people. This is the Rock Shifter, and can you guess what we're playing? That's right, we're back to Kuni No Kuni. In the last episode, we started the Temple Trials and completed 2 of the 3. In this episode, we're going to talk to Solomon and hopefully get done the test of strength. Oh boy, I can only guess what's going to happen. It's going to be a boss battle. So what does the last trial, or where does the last trial take place, Master Solomon? In my special secret place. Watch this.
Door, up from the floor. Abracadabra.
Really? Really? I mean, I'll admit, I used to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'll admit that wholeheartedly, because it was a pretty good show. And they had some pretty stupid spell incantations. That was the stupidest incantation I've ever heard. Solomon, you have lost all my respect. Alright. Tidy, you ready for the final test, Dolly Boy? We're so far away from the final test. You have no clue. Hi-ya. I wonder what's going to happen. Are we going to die? Or are we already dead? Dun 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 dun.
This is the final trial.
This looks a bit flippin' serious.
No, really? It's only a fight to the death.
Jeepers!
Oh.
Oliver, look!
Hi, Shiva. How you doing? Oh wait, Shiva has like 8 arms. What am I talking about? This is Bushra! Final test of the Temple Trials. Alright, so are you ready to rumble? I'm gonna start off with Hubert. Get a sharpen up. Don't hurt me. Oh, that was so close to hitting me. Alright, let's psych up. And now let's kick some ass! Or not. Let's just kick some ass. Oh, did we stop him? Oh, snap! We stopped him. That's awesome. Good. Kick his butt. Kick his butt. Kick him in the ass! Psych up more. And now let's go wild. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt. Okay, that didn't hurt me. Alright, I don't want to get Hubert screwed up. So, I don't think we've ever seen it, but a familiar can break, basically. And you won't be able to use them until their meter recharges. Mind over matter. Oh, snap. Back up, Esther! See, this is the one part I don't like. We eventually do get better command over our characters, but not until way later. Alright. Whoa, devastation! No! That thing activates way too quick. Yeah, I know, Drippy. You're gonna just tell me. This beastie has a big shield. Oh, okay. Well, I got that. Alright, so... Oh, Esther's down. So, I could have probably healed her. I think I... Oh, no, I don't have a Phoenix Feather. Let's use Pulse. Oh, cool. It pushed him back far enough to where it didn't hit us. So yeah, Pulse is really cool. It pushes an enemy back! Oh, thank Jesus I was able to defend in time. That attack activates way too quickly. Alright, I'm gonna use some bread. No golden glims, that sucks. Alright, so let's try and back up a bit. Mind over matter, that's a good time to use the iced coffee. Hey, didn't I get a strong coffee? Huh, whatever. I must have used it. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Hubert and use Psych Up and hopefully not die. Shit! Why does that always happen? Whatevs. I try and Psych Up and then it's like, oh hey, you're not allowed to Psych Up. Alright, let's wait for him to... There we go. Alright, I can take a hit. I just want to do more damage. Nice! Keep it up, Hubert! Keep it up. Nice. I wish I had a golden glim. Come on, Hubert, you can do it. Darn it. Where's the golden glims when you need it? Alright. I wish Pulse would counterattack him so that way I could get a golden glim easier. Alright, let's use Cedric and kick his butt. So yeah, there's really no way in trying to defeat this boss easily. It's just kick his butt and make sure you're healed. And don't worry about Esther. Trust me, do not worry about Esther. Alright, so we defeated Bushra. We win $55 billion. I wish we'd won $55 billion. That would be awesome. And even though she was knocked out, Esther will still gain experience. And we got the Spirit of the Temple. Sweet. Everybody leveled up and we're so cool seeing sense. Meh. I don't really care about that ability. And we got Bushra in our Wizard's Companion. Sweet! We are just the best. I swear. You passed the test of strength. You obtained the proof of strength. Sweet. We did it, Oliver. We did it. We sure did. Damn it. That was the last trial. You've passed them all. Oh, and I got your graduation present. Here. Hey, I never got a graduation present. We got the bridge spell, which we used 3 times. And there's Broom Broom, the spell we used once. And it's not even that useful. New spells. Thank you very much, Master Solomon. Tidy, that looks like proper useful ones. Oh yeah, Drippy. Broom Broom is so useful. Anyway, it's time for the main event, my specialty subject, familiars. I'm going to teach you the secrets of familiar taming. Oh, we're gonna tame creatures? Are you kidding me? That's awesome! You're a bit annoying. Okay, alright. So we're gonna talk about serenading. Serenading is basically our Pokeballs. So, I'm sure you've all noticed the similarities of Pokemon in this game. Ah, there's our Pokeball! We don't have to buy any Pokeballs, that's the one good thing. We just have to buy everything else under the sun.
Here, take this. It's called the Heart-Winning Harp.
I wonder what it does. Does it win hearts?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Sweet. So what do we do with it? Do I use it to kick somebody in the butt? It's not just beautiful, it's useful too. You can play it to tame creatures and make them your familiars. So I'll explain how to tame familiars in this battle, because it's much easier to show and not tell. I've prepared 3 creatures for you to tame. Pick one you like to look of, really? Alright, so we got 3 creatures. I guess I'll probably do the bios here. He's talking about when you hearts, that means they're tameable, and that's when you serenade. So, like I said, it's better to show you than explain it. So, okay, I get it. Let me explain. Or not explain, show. So let's see. I like this guy, he's cool. A stupid looking one is called a Shonky Honk. Defensive, magical attack, very nice. How about you? You're a Boogly Boo. I don't like you. Your hands are too big. And you're a Naida. So we got some nice choices here. Once you've made your decision, you can talk to Solomon, and then we'll get into a battle with the 3, except
Here we go.
not actually going to be a battle because you're only Esther. Not only that, but you can only pick Esther and not use any familiars, which kind of sucks. There are 3 creatures here. You have to pick one of them as your familiar. You know how to tame a creature, don't you? First, you have to beat him in battle. These ones are friends of mine, so I've told them not to fight back when you bash them. Well, come on, beat the creatures so we can make them your best friends. Isn't that the best? Just beat the creatures to make them your best friends. So, it won't let us switch to our familiars, which kind of sucks. But I've chosen Shonky Honk because it makes funny noises. That's basically the only reason why I chose it. So what we have to do is we have to wait here with Esther and beat the crap out of him. This is so annoying. So I'm just going to cut to when we actually beat the crap out of him. There we go, finally. Once you defeat a creature, they'll fall back and then hearts will appear, and so will a heart meter. And then once that happens, Esther will get a new command called Heart. Once you click on it, it'll bring up... There it goes. It'll bring up the Sinead command. Usually their heart gauge would fall down slowly. But in this case... It won't. I don't know what I was waiting for. In this case, their heart gauges will stay because no matter what, this is your free capture. That's basically what it is. And we gained experience, but only Esther gained the experience, though. What the hell? Alright, so we got Shonky Honk. I'm gonna name you... They make a funny noise. It's like... So I'm gonna name you... Bob... Yeah, his name is Baba. It's because of the noise he makes. I love the noise that the Shonky Honk family makes. It's just like... It's so funny. We did it. We tamed a creature. Ah, not bad for your first try, I suppose. Like I said, no one can beat a creature, but Esther has... Anyone can beat a creature, but Esther has the ability to tame them. God. Tripping over every word. That's basically what happens. Yes, Master Solomon, we understand. Neato, huh, Esther? Ah, and you can have 3 more familiars as well as the one in battle. Oh, right, because we can have extra familiars with us at a time. Switch them out if you want. But they won't gain experience during battle. So, I'd rather just keep the ones that we have and train them up. Oh, and then we get an explanation for this thing. You've seen this in dungeons before. This is where you store familiars. It's basically the PC of Kuni No Kuni, where you can store all extra familiars. Ah, there's useful. Looks like you'll be keeping busy, eh, Esther? Yes, we're going to be abusing Esther's abilities so much. You can find familiar retreat holes in every town you visit. Oh, yeah, they're basically by inns and waystones. That's basically where every one of those things is. Oh, and now we're getting even more information. We're going to talk about metamorphosis. I know I've mentioned it a lot, and I'm going to heal real quick. I've mentioned metamorphosis a lot because we've actually run into the 2 creatures, the bounty hunt creatures. They were the 3rd metamorphosis form of Ruff and Sleepafowl. So now we're going to just talk about boring metamorphosis stuff. So I'm just going to skip through it because it's pretty easy. So we got a sun drop. The way you... There's 2 requirements to metamorph a creature. 1, they have to be a certain level. 2, you have to have a certain item to evolve them. This is where signs come into play. So we have Might, our Cedric, for example. He now has the ability to metamorph, which is not right because technically he evolves at 14? 15? One of those 2. Anyway, so drops are like treats. You feed them to your familiar and they'll metamorph. Basic drops, like this sun drop, there's also star drop, planet drop, and moon drop, will get them to their 2nd form. To get to their 3rd form, you have to give them a jumbo drop, which we don't get for a while, I think. But anyway, so there's not many choices for this thing, we just go to our 2nd form. When you get to their 3rd form, every familiar family has a 3rd form branch. you can go for your third form up or third form down. That's usually what they're referred to as. But Cedric metamorphed into Mighty Might. And something increased by 1, I missed it. Neato, look at my familiar. That's metamorphosis. When a familiar gets big enough, you can feed him a special treat and make him change into a new version. That basically sums up everything I was talking about. And that's metamorphosis for you. So there is one downside to metamorphosis. They will turn back to level 1. Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks. But that's why you kind of have to balance out your familiars. Make sure you have at least a second familiar for everybody. Otherwise, you're going to be leveling up and it's not going to work out too well for you. Anyway, if you want to hear all the boring details again, you can talk to your Telling Stone. Yeah, Telling Stone knows all, right? It is as his supremacy says. I can rest it. We know what you do, Telling Stone. I don't need to talk to you. I am smart enough to understand everything. What's next? Can we go back to Alamoon quickly? I want to see how my father is getting on. I'm sure he's just getting his hose together. Goodbye, Master Solomon. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. I mean, shut up and get out of here, or get lost. Well, screw you, too. You're a child. I should beat you up, but I would be upset. Okay, so I think we did a lot in this episode, so I'm going to end it off here. Actually, I'll walk outside because I feel like it. So next time on Ni no Kuni, we're going to be heading back to Alamoon. Alamoon. Yeah, I am saying it right. And talk to Rashad. Get some details out of the way, you know, that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. See you guys later. You did it! Crash. Okay, so this is our first real technical battle. You just stand there, you don't do anything, and then boom! He's dead.
Really? That was quick.